Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome to Heaven of the Heart. This is your safe space to pause, breathe, and find strength again. Here, we talk about self-care, love, and the gentle power that lives within every woman. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let's begin.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt a little unsure about what you see? Maybe you noticed a fine line that wasn't there yesterday, or a strand of silver hair peeking through your natural color. And in that moment, a quiet voice whispered inside, "Am I still beautiful?" So many women carry this silent fear, the fear of time, of age, of losing the sparkle that makes them feel radiant. We live in a world that often tells us beauty has an expiration date, that youth equals worth, and aging means fading. But let me tell you something from the very beginning of this journey together. That is a lie. Beauty is not about being 20 forever. Beauty is not about pretending that life leaves no trace on your skin or your hair. True beauty is about evolution. It's about the way your smile carries wisdom, the way your eyes reflect strength, the way your presence feels calm and powerful because of everything you've lived through. In this first episode of Heaven of the Heart, I want to invite you into a new perspective, one that heals the pressure we've carried as women. We're going to talk about self-care in a way that is both practical and soulful. Yes, we'll speak about caring for our health, our skin, and our body, but even more than that, we'll talk about caring for our heart, our mind, and the confidence that radiates from within. Because here's the truth. Age is not an obstacle to beauty or happiness. In fact, when you take care of yourself, truly, deeply, lovingly, you shine even brighter with time. Think of it this way. A diamond doesn't lose its brilliance just because it's been around for 1,000 years. If anything, its history makes it more precious. And you, my dear, are the same. So today, I want you to pause, take a breath. Let go of the old belief that your best years are behind you. They are not. Your best years are the ones you choose to live fully, whether you are 25, 45, or 65. Together, we'll explore how to create a self-care routine that isn't just about beauty products or exercise schedules, but about honoring your entire being. We'll uncover simple, nurturing habits that keep your body healthy, your mind peaceful, and your spirit alive with joy. This is the beginning of a journey where you no longer chase youth, but embrace yourself exactly as you are, radiant, wise, and beautiful at every age. Welcome to Heaven of the Heart. Welcome to a safe place for women to heal, to grow, and to remember that beauty truly has no age. When we talk about self-care, many women immediately think of face masks, creams, or spa days. And while those things are lovely, self-care is so much deeper than just products. It is the daily decision to honor yourself, body, mind, and spirit, and to recognize that you deserve care, no matter your age, no matter what the world says. Let's break this down into 3 pillars: body, mind, and image. These are the foundations of a self-care routine that allows you to age with grace, strength, and joy. Caring for your body. Health is the real glow. Your body is your lifelong home. When you take care of it, you're not just preserving beauty, you're creating vitality. Movement, not punishment. Exercise should never be a punishment for eating or a desperate attempt to look younger. Think of movement as a celebration of what your body can do. Dancing in your living room, stretching every morning, walking in nature, or practicing yoga. These are all ways to connect with your body and keep it alive with energy. Nutrition as self-love. Food is not the enemy. It's fuel, medicine, and pleasure. A colorful plate filled with fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins doesn't just nourish your body, it nurtures your skin, your energy levels, and even your mood. Hydration is key too. Your skin glows when your body is cared for inside out. Rest as power. In a world that glorifies hustle,
Sleep is often underestimated, but rest is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you have. When you sleep, your body repairs itself, your skin regenerates, your mind clears, and your emotions soften. A rested woman is a radiant woman. Caring for your mind. Peace creates radiance. Stress is often the invisible thief of beauty. It dulls your skin, steals your energy, and makes life feel heavier than it should. Caring for your mind is just as important as caring for your skin. Mindfulness and meditation. Even 10 minutes a day of mindful breathing or guided meditation can reset your nervous system. It lowers stress, clears anxiety, and gives you space to hear your own heart again. Journaling for clarity. Write down your thoughts, your gratitude, your dreams. This simple practice helps release emotional weight and brings focus to what truly matters. Boundaries as beauty rituals. Saying no is a form of self-care. Protecting your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being keeps you healthier and happier. When you respect yourself enough to set boundaries, you glow with confidence that no makeup can match. Caring for your image. Confidence over perfection. Let's be honest, appearance does matter to us as women, but not in the way society pushes. It's not about looking flawless, it's about feeling aligned with who you are and showing up in the world with confidence. Style as self-expression. Clothes are not about hiding flaws, they are about expressing your story. A white shirt can make you feel powerful, a flowing dress can make you feel feminine. Bold earrings can make you feel playful. Wear what makes you feel alive, not what hides you. Hair as a crown. Whether you choose to color your grays or embrace them, own your choice. Your hair tells your story. Silver strands are not signs of weakness. They are silver medals of life, strength, and wisdom. Skincare as ritual, not obsession. A simple routine with cleansing, hydration, and protection is enough. Obsession with perfection will only create stress. Remember, the smile lines around your mouth are proof of laughter, not flaws. Confidence is the real beauty. At the end of the day, the most magnetic women are not the ones without wrinkles, but the ones who walk into a room knowing they are worthy of being there. Confidence is beauty that never fades. The myth of age and beauty. Society has done a cruel thing to women. It has told us that beauty belongs only to the young, that after a certain age, we must step aside, become invisible, and let others shine. But the truth? Beauty does not vanish with age. It evolves. Think of women like Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, Salma Hayek, or Helen Mirren. These women radiate strength, grace, and presence that no 20-year-old could copy. Their beauty is layered with wisdom, with lived experiences, with a confidence that comes only from time. You don't need to be famous to embody that kind of radiance. Every woman has the ability to glow in her own way if she chooses to care for herself and embrace her worth. Self-care is not vanity, it's survival. Sometimes women feel guilty about spending time or money on themselves. We've been taught to put everyone else first: children, partners, parents, work. But here's the truth. When you neglect yourself, everyone around you suffers too. Self-care is not selfish. It is an act of survival. When you care for yourself, you have more energy to love others, more patience to give, and more strength to face challenges. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Your care for others becomes richer and more meaningful when you first fill your own cup. Happiness is the ultimate beauty secret. You can buy every cream, follow every diet, and wear the most stylish clothes, but if your heart is heavy, it will show. Happiness is the most powerful beauty product you can own. Laugh often, even at yourself. Spend time with people who lift you, not drain you. Do more of what excites your soul, even if others don't understand. Dance, sing, paint, cook, travel, whatever makes you feel alive. A joyful woman glows in a way no filter can replicate. Closing the main story. So, let's rewrite the story that the world tells us. Let's stop seeing age as a cage and start seeing it as a crown. Your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond are not the afterlife of your beauty. They are the very seasons where your beauty deepens, matures, and becomes unshakable. Self-care is the bridge that connects health, happiness, and beauty together. It is not a luxury, it is your right, and it is the pathway to discovering that no matter what your birth certificate says, your glow is timeless. Take a moment right now to breathe. Close your eyes if you can. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Feel your chest rising and falling, steady and calm. Now, I want you to think about the way you've spoken to yourself lately. Have your words been gentle? Or have they been sharp, filled with judgment about how you look, how you're aging, how you compare to others? It's amazing, isn't it? We would never speak to our best friend the way we sometimes speak to ourselves. We would never tell her she's not beautiful because of a wrinkle or that she's less valuable because of her age. Yet so often, that's exactly what we whisper to our own reflection. But here's the truth. The mirror cannot measure your worth. It only shows the outside. What makes you magnetic, what makes you beautiful, is everything the mirror can't capture. The strength of your spirit, the softness of your kindness, the wisdom written in your eyes. Think back to the women who have inspired you in your life. Maybe it's your grandmother, your mother, a teacher, a mentor, or even a friend. Were they perfect? Flawless? Forever young? Probably not. And yet they carried something more powerful: presence. They made you feel safe, inspired, or energized simply by being themselves. That is true beauty. And you carry that same potential inside you. Ask yourself, am I giving myself permission to be radiant? Or am I holding myself back because of the fear of what others might think? Or because I believe beauty has an expiration date? The reality is that beauty isn't lost over time, it's transformed. At 20, your beauty may shine with freshness. At 40, it carries confidence. At 60, it glows with wisdom. Each stage is not better or worse, but uniquely powerful. So instead of fighting against time, what if you embraced it? What if every new line on your face became a reminder of laughter, of tears, of stories lived? What if your silver hair wasn't a sign of getting old, but a badge of honor, proof that you have walked through life with courage? I invite you to reflect on your own self-care, not just your skincare routine or your diet, but the way you hold yourself in love. Do you rest when you're tired? Or do you push until you break? Do you nourish yourself with healthy food? Or do you constantly punish yourself for eating the wrong thing? Do you speak to yourself with compassion? Or do you criticize every little detail? This is the moment to shift, to rewrite the story, to become the kind of woman who doesn't chase youth, but radiates timeless beauty because she is at peace with herself. Imagine how your life would change if you decided today to believe that you are beautiful exactly as you are. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you stopped apologizing for your age, your body, or your choices, and instead stood tall in your worth. The truth is, the way you see yourself sets the tone for how the world sees you. If you carry yourself with shame, people sense it. If you carry yourself with confidence, with joy, with peace, people can't help but notice your glow. So let this be your reflection. Beauty has no age. It's not about chasing youth. It's about embracing yourself at every stage and caring for your body, mind, and spirit so that your light never dims. You are not running out of time. You are stepping into the most powerful version of yourself, one season at a time.
I want you to hear this and let it sink deeply into your heart. You are enough, exactly as you are. Your worth is not tied to the number on a scale. It is not tied to the lines on your face. It is not tied to your age, your marital status, or your job title. Your worth is yours simply because you exist. Too often, women are taught to measure themselves against impossible standards. We scroll through images online and see perfect skin, perfect bodies, and perfect lives. And without realizing it, we start to shrink ourselves. We believe we are falling behind, that we are not enough, that beauty belongs only to the young. But let's pause here. Those images are just snapshots, filtered, edited, staged. They are not the truth. The truth is this: the glow that makes someone truly unforgettable comes from within. It's the kindness in your eyes. It's the strength in your voice when you speak your truth. It's the way you laugh freely, or the way you comfort someone who's hurting. That is the kind of beauty no one can take away from you. Self-worth is built when you stop chasing approval from the outside and begin honoring yourself on the inside. It's built when you choose rest instead of burnout, when you nourish your body instead of punishing it, when you speak words of love to yourself instead of criticism. Think of it this way: if a rose compared itself to a lily, it would spend its entire life believing it wasn't beautiful. But a rose doesn't do that. It blooms fully, unapologetically, as itself. And so should you. Every season of your life carries a unique glow. Your 20s may bring curiosity, your 30s, confidence, your 40s, wisdom, your 50s, grace, your 60s and beyond, a calm, unshakable strength. None of these stages are lesser than the others. They are simply different, and each one is precious. Self-worth also means refusing to make yourself small to fit into someone else's definition of beauty. If you want to wear bright lipstick, wear it. If you want to go makeup-free, embrace it. If you want to dye your hair pink at 60, do it with joy. The only permission you need is your own. And let's remember, your body is not an ornament. It's an instrument. It carries you through life, lets you hug your loved ones, dance in your living room, laugh until your stomach hurts. Instead of criticizing it for not looking a certain way, thank it for everything it allows you to do. Gratitude builds self-worth. So here's your reminder. You are not behind. You are not less than because of your age. You are not invisible. You are radiant, worthy, and powerful right now. Stop waiting for the day when you'll be enough. That day is today. You already are.
As we close this first episode, I want you to carry one simple truth with you. Beauty has no age. Every season of your life is meant to be lived fully, with confidence and joy. Self-care is not a luxury, and it's not vanity. It's how you honor yourself. It's how you remind the world, and more importantly, yourself, that you are worthy of love, rest, and radiance. So tonight, when you look in the mirror, don't search for flaws. Search for stories. The curve of your smile, the sparkle in your eyes, the silver in your hair, these are not things to hide. They are chapters of your life, proof that you have lived, loved, and grown. Promise yourself this: to speak kindly to your reflection, to care for your body as your lifelong home, to guard your mind with peace, and to let your confidence be the brightest light in any room you enter. You are not defined by age. You are defined by how deeply you live and how fully you love yourself. Thank you for joining me in this first step of our journey together here on Heaven of the Heart. I hope these words wrap around you like a warm hug, reminding you that you are beautiful, powerful, and timeless. Until next time, take care of yourself, body, mind, and soul. You deserve it. Thank you for spending this time with me on Heaven of the Heart. Remember, you are worthy of care, love, and happiness every single day. If today's message touched your heart, please share it with another woman who needs this reminder too. Until next time, take care of your body, your mind, and your soul. And never forget, beauty has no age, and your heart is your true home.